That's a beautiful face to end on.
It is, and it's a beautiful face to start on. You ready?
Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to Games We Played Too Many Times. This is Chris.
And Andrew.
And this is also Gruntilda, cross-eyed, staring at Banjo's taint. Yeah, that's totally what was happening.
An accurate and yet fucked up description.
Gruntilda staring at Banjo's Gruntilda, if you know what I mean.
Alright, so Treasure Trove Cove. This is one of my favorite levels.
Totally. Because it has the best music.
Maybe. It's good. It's not my... I will say this is not my favorite level, but it's one of my favorite levels. It is probably number 3.
Okay. What has better music than this level?
Mad Monster Mansion.
It's more, it's like too ambient. It's too like, I like how like active and upbeat this one is.
Bite me,
It
snack.
like makes me feel super excited, and Mad Monster Mansion is a great song, but it's not as fun.
I'm gonna go the other way because I should get moves first.
Yeah, always start with moves. Show me your moves.
This is a fun level also because it's very open and it has flying pads. two of like the best things to have in fun levels.
Oh yeah, it's super important.
It's like, let me...
You skipped the Jinjo!
No, I didn't. I'm gonna go back. I have to get the notes because I'm not gonna climb it again.
No, you need the Jinjo.
No, watch me, okay? Like, have faith.
Oh,
You'll see
me
what
of
I'm
little
gonna do.
faith.
Yep, it's you with little faith. The littlest faith.
So apparently, fun fact, when they were recording the sounds for the speech for this game, they originally started with making like a sound and have that be like an entire word. So he would go like, because feathers is like a longer word, right? And instead, they switched up for syllables because it actually sounds like talking sounds. And I think it was one of like the best decisions regarding the like sound design, not necessarily like music or anything, just from this game, because it became like a staple for Rare to have them talking like this.
Yes, it was awesome. Watch this dialogue line.
That golden treasure was for me, now harder still the game will be.
When I was a kid, I 100% believed that. I like thought that if you didn't get that treasure, the game would like be easier. And that you should like save it for last.
Yeah, enemies do double damage now, right?
No,
Oh.
Not a real thing, unfortunately.
Never mind.
Yeah, I know, teach me.
So here's another question.
What's that?
Are you going to use any sandcastle cheats for this game?
So I was thinking about that. I kind of want to put in all the ones for the eggs, because we just talked about it.
Okay. Should that be like an end game sort of thing? Like before final boss? Or do you want
we
to put
could
them all
either do
in
it that
now?
way, or we could just put them in now. Oh, I like doing this, by the way.
Oh yes, it's the best. When I played the game, I thought that was how you did it. And then I watched someone else like jump up real high and then like flutter over, and I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, you're just jumping. I'm like, why don't you just jump then if you're gonna jump? Basically, I was an asshole.
Yeah, sounds about right. I don't have a really good like solid route for this level because it's all fun.
You're going around, which is usually a good strategy to start with, and then after you go all the way around, you go up, probably.
Is this the first X or the last X?
It's the second to last X, because then he goes to that island, right?
Yep. Oh, everyone knows about the ground pounding the crabs to make 2 honeycombs, right?
They do now.
Yeah, some enemies, if you kill them certain ways, drop more honeycomb. The only ones I remember are the crabs and the dragonfly things. Oh, I thought those were notes. The dragonfly things in Bubblegloop Swamp, you can kill them with the alligator, and they drop double.
Huh. And I guess that's supposed to be like alligators eat fire dragonflies. That's totally how that works, right?
I don't think that is how that works.
Yeah. Sure. Have you gotten one of the empty honeycombs yet?
For this level? No.
There's one like down here behind this set of ladders, right? Something like that?
Yeah, and there's also one that's just like on a crate that I always have a really hard time finding. Where is that? Do you remember? I have a problem with that because of the rendering distance of the N64, by the way. Like,
I think it's left from here.
There it is. I just flew directly to it while I'm like telling everyone how hard it is to find.
That's good. It's the whole point. It's games you played too many times. You know exactly where things are. You just don't know you know where it is. I can't wait for
I wouldn't land
Bomb.
here, but I'm going to. I know, I was just thinking that. I'm like hitting B on the controller and nothing's happening.
It's like, please move faster than the speed of birds flying, I guess. The speed of not beak bombs, please.
These are really irritating notes.
You missed one.
No, I didn't. I went back.
I mean, you went back and got it, but you totally missed one.
Oh, you were just mocking me? Okay, I get it. I thought you were like trying to be helpful.
Yes. No.
Clearly that was foolish.
Ever do that? Wait, so do you know how to turn into a washing machine in this game? Like how to do it on purpose?
Oh, yeah. You go back to Banjo's house and you look at the poster of models and you play the matching game there. We should probably actually do that.
That's in this game?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you can do that, yeah.
And then once you beat all
four...
It's
also a joke. Like, if you go to Mumbo, he might...
Oh yeah, sometimes he screws up. I don't think you can do that on purpose.
Yeah, no, it seems random.
But you can legit be turned into one, which is cool.
Who's Skivvy?
Skivvy?
He's in Banjo Tooie, never mind. He's in Banjo... The washing machine is an actual transformation in Banjo Tooie.
Yes, I'm aware of that, although I don't know that I've ever actually made it to that point in the game.
It's in the factory, so you've made it there, but...
And then immediately stop playing the game. That's actually the farthest I've ever made it, I was just about to say.
It gets really complicated after that. Like, there's a level up in the sky called Cloud Cuckoo Land, and it is so complicated. I remember having such a hard time with that when I was a kid.
I remember having a really hard time getting into the factory. Isn't it, like, complicated?
Yeah,
somehow?
you need, like,
take a train from,
to
like,
go up the
other level or something. Jinjo!
Ba-da-ba! It's just reading Rainbow all over again.
Take a look, it's in a book, reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere.
Alright, you're done. You can't sing more than that. I'll get in trouble. I'll get in YouTube trouble.
Shout out to LeVar Burton.
Just for existing?
Just for killing it. All on the regular.
Just killing it.
Killing it on the reg. Seriously, LeVar Burton is awesome. Geordi, probably the best Star Trek character. Reading Rainbow, probably the best show of my like childhood. Either that or no, it's definitely that. Because like I watched a lot of Magic School Bus, but I could not tell you anything about it right now.
I know I watched some Magic School Bus, but I definitely didn't watch any Reading Rainbow.
I watched a lot.
Like everybody talks about how it was like their childhood, and I'm just like,
you just like missed it,
like
really?
I didn't even know it existed until maybe like 5th grade, and by then it was too late.
Have you watched Community?
No. That
it's
one's my
great,
fault.
first of all, and second of all, the episode where Troy freaks out about meeting LeVar Burton and just like can't talk to him, and then curls up in the bathroom singing the Reading Rainbow theme song to himself.
That's
is
actually
basically how I would react to trying to meeting the Barbard.
It's like
I related to that episode real hard.
Rainbow. That's actually one of the first working memories I have of reading Rainbow is that GIF.
Community's really good, but I haven't finished it yet because there's like one episode in, I think we're on season 5, that just like really upset me, and I haven't been able to go back to it since. Wow, somebody's textures are broken.
Yeah, that's a texture problem. I'm surprised we haven't run into any issues with get the Mumbo token. It just fell out of my mouth. I didn't even do it on purpose.
I'm also surprised we haven't run into any issues with getting the Mumbo token.
With like the ends of the world not existing, you know? When the game doesn't load like the skybox texture correctly, so like it takes the last image that was on there and it like moves it along, and you end up with like repeated images, and it's creepy.
Oh, you mean Windows 95 syndrome?
Yes, exactly that. Have we done?
I don't know why we would run into that, but that's the thing in Paper Mario, right? Like a glitch you can do.
Not that I know of. I only know most of the Paper Mario glitches. I still need to practice the blue house skip. It is one of the hardest glitches in games that are like, it's supposed to be like easily repeatable by humans. Like learning it is really hard because it's nearly frame perfect.
You should watch me try to do the spider, the like sun tower climb. Skip the spider ball in Metroid Prime. Oh my lord. It's like, it's not that hard. Like if I could just practice it over and over again, it would, like, I could get it pretty
What are you
quickly.
supposed to do? Is it using like multiple... Oh, you have to time your jumps, don't you?
What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to fall down and then come back with the spider ball. But what you actually do, if you're skipping and doing low percent runs, which is what I was trying to do, is you wedge yourself into the side of it where the like weird boxy enemies are, and then do infinite bomb jump up the side, which is not that hard. You hold forward and left, and then you just bomb jump a bunch. But the dismount is freaking difficult because you have to like get just to the right height and then change from up left to up right, and like at exactly when your bomb explodes. Like the dismount, I cannot stick the dismount, and it wouldn't be a big deal, right? Because I could just practice, except that you have to beat Flogra to get there. And beating Flogra with no energy tanks and trying to do speedrun strats is actually not trivial. So I like was like doing this like moderately hard thing to get to this really hard thing, and I like eventually my roommates got pissed off because I was just doing it all day for like 3 days straight, and they were like, "You need to stop." And then they like took me out drinking, and I was like, "You're right, I needed to stop."
Yeah, that's how I would feel.
We're worried about your health, so let's take you drinking.
Yeah, seriously. That's how I would feel playing Paper Mario, doing that skip. I've heard... Sorry, excuse me. There's 2 people who I've watched, like, explanations of it, and both of them say it took them upwards of, like, 20 hours of practicing that glitch to get it. And I'm just like, that's terrifying.
Oh, that was interesting.
That was weird. That was... Yep. Don't ever do that again, please.
Alright, no pausing. Pausing not allowed.
No pause run.
Sometimes I like to not take the stairs, except then I forget that there's a note on the stairs, and then I like run around the level for days, like, where is the one note I'm missing?
What did I do wrong?
Alright, so how many is this? 7. So there's the one at the top of this thing, there's the one in the sandcastle, and there's the one from Nipper. That's what's selected.
Oh, Nipper. I knew specifically Nipper was something we hadn't done yet.
I really like the music change up here, by the way.
Yeah, it makes it, like, quiet and, like, airy.
Yeah. It's, like, very peaceful. I would totally chill up here if this was a real place that had actual background music in all the other parts of the level, I guess. This is the one with her eyeballs? No, it's the one with the cannon. Clanker's Cavern's the one with the eyeballs.
Right.
Speaking of levels I did not like as a child, Clanker's Cavern freaked me the hell out. I'm generally not a huge fan of water levels. Like, in Mario 64, in Dire Dire Docks, the hole where Bowser's sub, like, leaves, that's still there in all the other, stars, and, like, tries to suck you out.
Yeah.
Still disturbs me, like, to this day. Should I do the worst idea ever?
Yes, do it. I dare you. I triple dare you.
Alright, but I'm gonna do it, like, in steps. Where's the
That's
water?
not the worst idea ever. That's moderately okay idea. And now you're looking
Water
for water?
is, like, down
That's cheating.
this way, right?
It's like
If
triple
you don't hit
cheating.
the water, you die, and then you have to do the level again. If you go from the very top.
Oh,
which I
okay.
did not.
I was like, you just demonstrated that you don't die. So did you do the sandcastle? Is that next?
Not yet. That's what I'm going to do.
You're right there. You might as well.
Yep, just gotta poop in a bucket real quick.
Yeah, you know. Just banjo things.
This is another thing that people had, like, lots of theories about, was that you could give him some sort of, like, other kind of blue stone, and he would, like, do magic for you in some way. Back in the
That's
day.
really complicated.
Yeah, well, we were kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, in retrospect.
Yeah, I mean, when somebody's like, there's a special thing, you just have to kind of go crazy. Like the people did with, what was that recently that happened?
I mean,
Binding
that
of
happens
Isaac.
frequently.
No,
Yeah, I was
Binding
gonna
of
say
Isaac,
Binding of Isaac.
'cause-
Also, there's like this thing going on in Destiny right now, where the oracles
Oh.
play notes, and people are freaking out about it because they're like, you have to play a song, but they don't know what song, and there's like a limited number of combinations because of how it like lines up. And my roommate's been working on that. Sort of.
So are they just doing like
disorderly.
in order? They're saying like, okay, this did not work, go down the list, this did not work. Kind of like how they
no,
solved the last
because-
puzzle in Fez.
Well, it's interesting because the people are like not doing that because they think it's like 7 factorial combinations, which is a lot of combinations. But they're wrong because there's like restrictions on what can actually happen, like how many you can have on the screen and like the order of certain things. I don't know that much about it. You'd have to get Kevin on mic, but it's still a lot of combinations. It's just not as many as people are like freaking out about right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's what happened at the end of Fez. There's this just black monolith, right? And we still don't know what the puzzle is. That's one of the things about Fez is like sometimes the puzzle is the puzzle, you know, figuring out even what.
Oh
you're
yeah,
supposed
we
to
were
be
gonna
doing.
do codes.
And then they brute forced it because a lot of the puzzles are solved by doing some combination of flipping through orientations. So they figured out the combination just through sheer like,
Just brute force.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
and it's several button presses long. Like it's at least 20 button presses.
Wow.
Yeah.
While
Luckily,
I
it's only
fight
2
Nipper,
things, so it's not too bad.
that's true. While I fight Nipper, go look up the sandcastle codes to unlock the eggs, because I don't remember them anymore. It's been like 15 years since I put them in.
Okay.
Rawr,
Siri,
you
what are the
hurt
sandcastle
Nipper,
codes
makes
to
me
unlock the
mad.
eggs?
Nipper is a weird thing that exists. Actually, the weirdest thing about Nipper is about to happen when I kill him.
Stop and swap. They spelled swap wrong, and I don't know if it's
This is the
the Banjo
weirdest thing.
Kazooie wiki or if that spelled it wrong, or if it's
No,
like,
they actually spelled it wrong. It's SWOP.
why is that?
So he like pulls back into his shell, but then the shell is empty.
Yes. He
What's
pulled
up
back
with
so
that?
far that he stopped existing.
Yep. Hey, 100 notes.
Jesus, these codes are so long.
Yeah, but it doesn't take very long.
It takes so long.
Well, we'll cut the video.
Is this the last one?
Yeah.
10? Did you get all the notes?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was perfect. That was like a reasonably long episode, reasonably length episode, and you got all 10 jiggies. It's only going to get worse from here.
Yep.
Yay.
So we can cut here and go put the codes in, and then I'm gonna go get the egg in Shark Food Island, and we should splice that in because
Yes,
it counts as part of the slot.
Yes, I agree. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna go spend the next, I don't know, probably 20 minutes to 3 hours entering in these ridiculously long codes.
Chris is a whiner. It's gonna be like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Is it time? Oh my god, it's time. It's time to actually be active and pay attention to what's happening.
Yep.
You know that Mumbo
I'm
token,
gonna get
dude.
this Mumbo token.
You've only missed it twice. There you go. Pick up that Ikam Bokam.
Alright, we're back. We raised the island.
We did it. We entered
Chris is
all
gonna
the
cut that
codes.
in.
Oh my god, it's only been 40 minutes.
It has not been
It's been
40
at
minutes.
least 20 minutes. That one's actually probably more accurate. These
Yeah,
are
that's
the
probably
longest codes in the history of games.
They are extremely long codes. I forgot to ask you to do this while we were entering them, but I would love to see a character count on each code.
Hold on.
To see like which one is the longest and how long each of them is and stuff like that. I was telling Chris when I was entering them and bored out of my score, that if I was going to try to break Banjo Kazooie in a serious way, oh come on, like I'm gonna code Flappy Bird in it by spin jumping kind of way, I'm real bad. I feel shame.
There is not enough shame. You were saying?
Anyway, if I was gonna try to code Flappy Bird in Banjo Kazooie for some god-awful reason, the place that I would look for the exploit is in the sandcastle because it's
yeah.
probably a string variable of some sort, and those are notorious for all sorts of buffer overrun bugs and stuff like that. So, like, because like there has to be something that's keeping track of like what you've entered to make sure that it's correct. And I don't know, it just seems like an exploity kind of place. In terms of like areas of the game that are likely to be breakable. Alright, a sweet purple egg. When I was a kid, I was writing a Banjo Kazooie player's guide, and I remember taking pictures of my TV screen
To prove
showing
that you
egg
had to keep the egg.
to like put in the player guide.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, thanks again for watching.
Yes. So just
super
for
fun.
the one, I just did one of them. It's 50 characters. I wouldn't be surprised if they were all 50 characters, actually.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Dear
Alright,
God, that's long.
thanks for watching.
Thank you guys so much
We'll
for
check you in
watching.
the next episode.
We're gonna be in the next episode of Banjo Kazooie, but we're actually gonna be outside of this level because we're done. We did it. Treasure Trove Cove, complete. Snacker, get out of here. You guys, audience, get out of here. Go have a good day.